What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and we got a bunch of tabs open for you today. I didn't even realize it was just this many. So let's hurry up and get on with the show. It's going to be a Milwaukee day for the most part, but we do have some Makita and other little things spread about. So first up, I wanted to show you guys are familiar that Home Depot is having a buy more, save more on its Milwaukee packout stuff. So this is $335. You're going to get $90 off of that. But Acme Tools has the same thing as $313, and you get an additional $90 off of that. On top of that, of course, you have your Rakuten, and if you're new to Rakuten, it's a free cashback extension. If you use the link to sign up in the description, you'll get a bonus $40 off your purchase, in addition to the 2% cashback. So obviously, if you're looking for these pack outs with the drawers, you definitely want to get them from Acme Tools. Moving on, but before we move on, I'm going to make sure I remember to ask you to like this video. If you thought that was a good deal right there, I just showed you how to save some money on some pack out with the drawers. Leave me a like and let the YouTube algorithm know that, hey man, this is already starting off good. He's about to save us some money. We appreciate his work and effort. Thank you very much. And also consider subscribing so you don't miss any good deals in the future. Now, moving on, Acme Tools has this Southwire power station. I just wanted to say avoid like the plague. There's a lot of like bigger companies making these power stations. You have Klein has one, Champion, even Ego, Pulsar, Southwire, okay? I think Energizer. They all have these power stations. They're all lithium ion batteries. They're not the lithium, the LFP, the lithium iron phosphate batteries, okay? But not only do they have the nerve to cost more than the lithium iron phosphates from EcoFlow or Pecron or anybody like that, but these things cost way more, okay? Way more. So I just wanted to say, avoid these like the plague. No, Klein. And this is actually not a bad price. You can find better from the likes of even those little Bluettis I would recommend, like the Bluetti PS72 I would probably recommend over this thing. And that was like $260 right now. And it's also the LFP battery. This is lithium ion. You could even get a shoot. I just showed y'all last week the EcoFlow River 2 Pro was on sale, refurbished for $299, which is going to blow this out of the water. Okay, out of the water. It will blow it out. So better specs all the way around, app support. So get this out of here. Avoid these big brand names, okay? Just wanted to say that. Moving on, we have some gear wrench. Mechanic says 179 piece. It's $119. I would cross-reference this with the Husky big set over at Home Depot. It's like 279 pieces, I think, over at Home Depot, but it's like $169. But this is not a bad deal. I like gear wrench hand tools, and this comes with 3 ratchets. I was trying to find the last one. It was so small. But these are 72 tooth ratchets. Same for the Huskies. This also comes with an additional 10% off. And again, remember, your Rakuten. So we have that there. Also, we have this Flex. Remember this deal popped up like over the summer. I finally got mine. It took months for them to finally send these things out. But we have this Flex hammer drill with turbo mode kit. It does have a handle and all that, hard case. 2 batteries, a 5 amp hour battery, 2 amp hour battery, not the stacked ones. A rapid charger for $119. I almost feel like that's a glitch, man. When we got it the first time I showed y'all over the summer, it was $99. But yeah, this thing is normally $249. The impact driver equivalent is like $199 right now. And here, make sure you don't mix it up and get this one. I'm gonna leave the link. Okay, you want this one. This is the baby version. This is the big boy right here, with 1,400 inch-pounds of torque, anti-kickback, all that. $119. Don't know why it's so cheap. Moving on, but keep in mind it's estimated shipping like a month. Moving on over to eBay. Tools Direct is restocked again. Yesterday y'all saw it was only at 280 items. It's 329 now. I don't need to say nothing else, but go shopping. And if you do buy something, remember to use your Rakuten, okay? Rakuten does count over here at eBay. And also remember to inspect your items as soon as you get them, okay? So you don't have any issues. So make sure you inspect them as soon as you get them. You don't want to buy them and then, this is insane right here, just with the batteries alone. You don't want to get them, sit on them and wait, and then you had a problem, something was missing or whatever. So make sure you inspect them when you get them. Now, Moving on over to Home Depot, and this is where we're going to end today over at Home Depot. We have this Makita angle grinder on a BOGO. Now, I haven't even revealed how much it's going to cost even to myself. I just know it's going to be cheap because the thing that they added to the car is $229. But what I wanted to say about the Makita angle grinders, ergonomically, I like these the best. The switch right here in the center almost seems counterintuitive if you don't use angle grinders that much, but this is the best placement ever, and I'm not sure why no one else does it. They all mostly have them on the side. You got to reach your thumb up. You still have to reach your thumb up, but it's a lot less effort to do it. This is not their tippy top of the line angle grinder, of course, not at $189, but very good nonetheless. So let's go ahead and add this starter kit to the cart and see what this breaks down to be. The angle grinder becomes a measly $85. $85 as cheap as I don't know what. So there you go there. Moving on, we have this Milwaukee 6-point impact socket set. 43 pieces with the hard case for $99. That's cheap. That's cheap for some Milwaukee impact socket. This thing is supposed to be marked down from $230. I don't know. Home Depot doesn't usually lie about their prices where they mark them down from. So that's a good deal right there. Also, I wanted to show you guys, remember this, Milwaukee just came out with this like what, into August, September, their M18 compact drill and impact driver. They do have a hammer drill version of this as well, but it's super expensive right now. It's like the price of all of this. But you get the impact driver and this drill, 2 CP 2.0 batteries, a charger, and a bag for $189. Now, I wanted to bring this up for those of you who are like me, who don't like the ergonomics of the M12 hammer drill and impact driver, because I can't stand them. But if you like them, then fine. But this is a great alternative to that. Not only that, these are going to be more powerful, obviously, being 18-volt tools. So if we look at this drill, it goes up to 1,700 RPM, 550 inch-pounds of torque. If we look at the M12, we see it goes up to 1,550 RPM and 400 inch-pounds of peak torque. The impact driver does 1,500 inch-pounds at up to 4,000 RPM. And then we go back over to the M18, 1,700 inch-pounds. But it is a little bit slower at 3,600 RPM. But again, that extra torque is going to make up for that. So just for those of you who prefer the ergonomics of the M18 tools, this is cheaper when all things considered. Now, this is on a BOGO, the M12, but again, I just couldn't do this because I can't deal with the ergonomics. Moving on, I wanted to show you this bundle. At first glance, this looks like 2 6-amp-hour batteries, and that's just way too much money. But this is actually an 8-amp-hour battery and a 6-amp-hour battery. If my voice sounds funny, y'all, it's because I keep coughing and I can hardly breathe. Now, this is a BOGO. We can add a free item, and we have a bunch of things we can choose from. So if you were just looking for the best bang for your buck, obviously you want to find something that's $199, like this jigsaw here. Let's add that to cart and see what things break down to be. So the jigsaw ends up being $116, and the batteries are $162.85. To me, that's still kind of expensive for these batteries. But again, that 8-amp-hour battery is no slouch. That 8-amp-hour battery alone is like $160 or more than that. It's like almost $200. So there you go, not a bad deal there. Or you could just, this is probably one of those deals where I would just keep everything to feel really good. Moving on. So this is one of those things you'll see. I mean, you can buy it online, obviously, but it's on big display in the center aisles in the store. So they have a lot of buy more, save mores. So you have this fastback with the screwdriver. 2 years ago, they didn't have the one with the screwdriver. It was just 2 smaller fastbacks, the mini fastback and then the medium one. But now they have the big one with the screwdriver starting last year. And here's how it works. If you buy 5, at 5 of these items, you'll get an additional $30 off, making all these things $14. So you can say, hey, all right, give me this fastback. I want this framing hammer. Everything's $20. You can get 2 magnetic tape measures. Not a bad deal at all there. You can get the multi-bit screwdriver, or you can get the squares, and even these pliers. That's a good one right there too. And boom, we are now at 5 items. We are now at 5 items. All right, for some reason it doesn't want to add the pliers. Let's just add the screwdriver now. All right, so mine is glitching. I don't know what's going on, Won't let me add one more item. But when you get it into the cart, it'll break down and take $30 off. You do the math and everything will be $14. So hopefully it doesn't glitch out for you. So I'll just leave a link to one of these items in the video and you can click it that way. All right, moving on. Also, I wanted to show you guys, we have the deep socket 1/2-inch impact socket set, which is on sale for $99 as well. Only 18 pieces, but again, they're deep socket and it's a 1/2 inch. Also, we have this forged battery kit with this, I mean, Superman of a charger here, dual supercharger, right? And the battery for $299. I mean, we can't expect a whole lot of crazy deals on things that, you know, when they initially come out. But for those of you guys who just got to get their hands on this, here you go, $299 right there. And if you didn't know, Milwaukee's forged batteries are their stacked lithium batteries. Okay, so now they're back in the game with DeWalt. This is their answer to their power stacks and Flex's lithium stacked batteries as well. Moving on, this deal is back from last year where you get the 2-pack 3 amp hour batteries for $99. And finally, I have not even played around with this either. We have the brand new 296720 high torque impact wrench from Milwaukee. And let's go ahead and see what we can get this thing down to be. $217.58. You're gonna drop some cash though. Adding that thing for $799, this becomes $217.58. That's not bad though to get this thing brand new. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. See you guys next time.